Start it. Alright, we're recording on my side.
Tracy. Hey everyone, welcome back to Batmay Farms. Last episode, we cleared a forest, bought a sawmill, and expanded into a new field. And what are we up to today?
Well, it's finally June, which means it's time to harvest our barley field.
Ooh!
But yeah, we cut down a forest, I will say. I thought it was just a little bit of woods.
I said a forest.
But this is kind of the destruction that has occurred. We've got enough wood to fuel this little tiny wood mill
For years.
the next couple of
Oh my god.
the next couple of years. So while that's doing its thing, I think in this episode we plan on harvesting our barley field over there. We'll probably call it a day after that, and then keep you guys around to harvest up these little potatoes over here. That's on the agenda, and maybe make a couple of purchases along the way. I know we're gonna need somehow to collect the straw or whatever comes off of this barley here. Because currently we have no way of picking it up, so maybe a beller.
Yeah, let me check. Is it ready for harvest? I think it is, right?
We're
Okay, yeah, it said ready to harvest.
ready to
So,
harvest over here. We did take a
um,
little bit of crop damage through the winter, but it should be minimal.
I guess I can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna need to offload it to one of the trailers. I mean, we only have one trailer.
Yeah, this trailer here.
Yeah, and then after that, we'll have to, like you said, bale, and likely, I don't know if we can cultivate or fertilize or anything like that, because I know we can't replant until I want to say September.
Yeah, it depends on what we want to do with this potato
Yeah,
field.
September for barley.
We may push our planting out and do barley and wheat and plant in the same month, which would pit us, I think, in October for planting.
Probably September,
September for planting.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
No, October for planting, because you want to harvest them in the same month. And wheat takes 1 month longer than barley.
Oh, does it?
So we want to plant in October. So that we would harvest both things in August. No, in July of next year.
I have to enable straw, right?
Or wait. I guess we would plant in September the wheat, but then we would plant the barley in October.
Unfold.
Yeah, that's how that would work. Interesting. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to harvest them at 2 different months regardless. It's fine. 1 month's not gonna kill us. I guess while you're doing, go ahead and get started on that. I want to make sure it fits out of swath. You have your swath enabled?
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and start. See if it poops out of swath. I think it should. And if it does, I need to go do a contract real quick and try to get us.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I need to get us a baler. This is dropping. What is this? It looks like straw. There are weeds growing in that field too. So after we are done here, we will probably need to weed.
Oh, there's weeds already?
Yeah. Let me check our contract
We
list.
might need to lime or fertilize this field before replanting. Have to see what the soil composition look like after.
Could probably fertilize once, because you're gonna fertilize again when you plant. That planter fertilizes one time. So you could probably fertilize the ground once, then plant it. Maybe that will work.
Maybe.
Well, you keep our eye on these cells too. Some new Mack truck in there. I've never seen that Mack truck before. We don't need it, but let's see. I guess
You gotta do some shopping.
I gotta do some contracts before we can do any shopping, because we need that baler, and then I would like to get another tractor, because I don't like us being on foot. and I'll pick up this other hoeing contract. And we're full on contracts.
Yeah, we shouldn't take more than 3.
The other thing I'll do, we have enough for it now. We're not gonna have enough for any other baler, and I don't see any coming on sale. So for now, we'll go ahead and get the square baler, and we'll just do that. I hope our forklift can move this stuff.
Our trailer?
The square bales. Standard twine. Guess we'll just go with standard twine. We broke
$800.
we got like the world's most crappiest baler.
At least it's one.
Square bell twine. Do we have to buy more of this stuff? I feel like we do.
The what?
The twine for square bells. I'm running this up to our field. I'm just using the lease tractor since it's bigger. Keep the hours off of our tractor anyways. This tractor ride nice. Wouldn't mind one of these if we can buy it. One of the Strayer tractors. Get one of these or get one of the case tractors. Yeah, we need those contracts to make a few bucks because we are not going to be able to afford to lease that potato harvester if we don't.
Yeah, we still have a few months till we can harvest the potatoes though, I think.
What is that? I have a feeling we're gonna have itty bitty bales. We've never used this thing before.
Isn't it the thing you pull in the back?
Yeah, we're gonna have itty bitty bales. I mean, the only upside of this is our forklift shouldn't have any problems carrying it.
Yeah, is that the electrical one?
Yeah, these things are itty bitty. They're just like, it's like hamster poop. This keeps coming out. So it's like that thing when you, is it noodles? You like put some stuff in it and you push it through something and out comes the thing.
You mean like a Play-Doh?
Yeah. This is so weird.
It could be a fries maker when you put a potato in the middle and squeeze.
Yeah, like that. It just keeps pooping out the back.
Ew. Now you make it sound gross.
One row, we're gonna have like 10 bales.
How are we gonna pick it up?
And it's gonna have to be that forklift. That's all we got.
Is that gonna be a problem?
It's gonna be a lot of work. Do you see him?
Yeah, they're like rat turd.
Yeah, I don't know.
to me right. Give me everything that you got to give. Baby, show me the light. Wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Now I wanna go downstairs, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Wanna get low, wanna get drunk, I don't wanna tie you up now. I don't wanna do the thing. I don't wanna have you, baby. I just wanna have a fling. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Hey. Tell me what you wanna do. Give me everything you got. I just wanna try to get you in the mood. I just wanna hit your spot. I wanna get low. Wanna get low. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet.
I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. There's a lot more work on the farm than I anticipated.
Yeah, same.
We're gonna finish up with these bales. We have a few contracts there you see in the top right to finish up. Try to make a little bit more money before we bring you guys back in for the next episode, which is very likely going to be harvesting those potatoes over there. And right now we're a little bit too broke to do that, so we've got some offline work to do. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, and if you're enjoying the ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. But again, we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.